People across Wales are being urged to show their support for World Cancer Day. Cancer Research UK has released new figures showing that cancer death rates have dropped by around 10% in 10 years. Tracy Moberly is a cancer survivor and says that raising awareness is key to giving people hope.
I was first diagnosed with cancer when I was 26 and I was pregnant at the time. I had a 10-month-old son who was like a toddler when I first fell pregnant, so he would have been about 11 and a half months when I first found out that I had cancer.
What was the journey like for you?
The journey was quite a turbulent journey, obviously. Being diagnosed with my second pregnancy at 12 weeks, it was a constant battle to keep the baby inside me, basically, like via the doctors and surgeons, to keep the pregnancy going as sort of far along as I could. First of all, they wanted me to go in at 18 weeks, so I fought for 28 weeks, with there being a 50-50 survival if I'd sort of given birth then. I ended up walking out of hospital, like sort of instinct that I'd sort of come out from surgery without the baby inside me, and I was correct on that. So then I had the baby delivered 3 weeks before my sort of due date, and now I've sort of, like, as I say, it's a very positive story. I have 2 boys who are strapping men now, who are both flourishing at university, and mine's a very positive story.
It's World Cancer Day today. Why do you think it's so important to raise awareness?
Oh, I think it's really important to raise awareness, like sort of specifically to give hope to people who are in situations where they feel that there is no hope with this illness, and to sort of promote the advances that are being made in the research within sort of cancer.
And you've got a new experience coming up, a new challenge, I understand?
Yeah. So it's quite a lot of years on now from my prognosis and then sort of my all clear. I've got a big world first expedition that's coming up to the Pole of Inaccessibility. It's one of the 4 North Poles. I do tend to live each day like it was my first and my last. And with this challenge, it was like sort of the second time that I'd been invited to the North Pole, and I was like sort of, that doesn't really come along every day, so you've got to make the most of that, So that is why I'm doing this particular challenge.
The charity has launched Unity wristbands for the Awareness Day, which have gained celebrity support across the UK. The bands represent a collaborative effort to beat cancer. This is Laura Allen from the City Centre for Hello Cardiff.